This man is a hot stinking mess. So I like to have golden showers, and if person don't know what a golden shower is, that's
What?
basically what R. Kelly in jail for pissing on a girl. Okay,
Huh?
I'm just sorry I had to put it.
We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Plans to leave, throw the keys to little C's, pull the
They saying that Young Miami may have been involved in helping him extort these young women and men potentially to this so-called Puff Daddy Diddy camp or whatever it is.
he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? And Kirk Bro said, yeah. I just thought because of what he was going through, I was stuck on stupid for a minute, but he was like, yeah, I thought that he would grow out of it, or it was just because all the shit he was going through when he slapped his own mother.
We starting off with Miza or Miza, depending on how you pronounce it. Her last name is Hilton, spelled with a Y, not an I. She was one of the four founders with Puff, if you really want to be honest, in helping launch Bad Boy Records as far as the behind the scenes, as far as for the designing, the makeup, and the hair consulting. She was basically in charge of that whole operation. She is a fashion designer, and also she is the first mother of his oldest son, which is Justin, biological son.
Throw your hands in the air and use a true player.
That they had back in 1993. Now the story go with them is that they were dating, right? Um, they was dating around the time when Puff was getting everything together for Bad Boy Records. That's why she was such hands on behind the scenes. Now at that time, don't forget, Puff was over there at Uptown Records where Kim Porter was working, and I guess they call themselves flirting or whatever they were doing because it eventually led into a relationship. But don't forget, Kim was dating and in a full-fledged relationship with, guess who? Al B. Shore. And that's why Quincy is his adoptive son, because Kim Porter had already had a baby, and his baby was with Al.B. Shore that happened to be on Uptown Records also. But during that time, he had also met Sarah. Now, Sarah was his business consultant and partner and friend. And they were really platonic friends for many, many years. It was nothing going on with them. They never dated. They never claimed that they were in a relationship or anything. But somehow, during that time frame when Misa and Kim Porter was dating Puff, he brought in Jennifer Lopez. Because if
What?
you're looking at the time frame, 93, and then you go into 99, all of that time frame, him, Kim Porter, and Misa was going back and forth, and now here comes Jennifer Lopez. So now Jennifer Lopez come in, and at first, him and Jennifer Lopez relationship was supposed to be just platonic about business, but Puff being Puff or Diddy being Diddy, it ended up in something different. And it ended up with them being in a off again, off again, on again relationship for roughly almost 2 years. Like they
What?
went from this relationship from 99 to 2001. But in the midst of this, going right back to his best friend Sarah, somehow they were still sneaky linking together. Diddy's third oldest child, which is Chance, okay? Because now Sarah and Diddy is having this affair and having this intertwinement,
What?
whatever they having, and nobody really knew about it and he kept her pregnancy hidden, not only from Kim but for the media. Now, inside people that knew them, of course
What?
they knew she was pregnant, but nobody didn't know she was pregnant by Diddy. So when she had Chance earlier that year, 2006, before Kim had the
What?
twins in December of that same year, Kim Porter had a interview with Essence, and she was explaining that she was upset that Puff, as a man, did not come to her and tell her the truth
Oh
about
no.
what happened in Sarah, because she had really took on Sarah as Diddy's friend. She didn't think nothing different because it was never no talk, no whispers or nothing about their friendship. They was platonic friends. But that definitely changed after Chance was born. So Puff was intertwining with Jennifer Lopez, Sarah, Kim at this time. Okay? So now when Jennifer Lopez go through that situation where they at the nightclub, all of that stuff happened.
What?
Jennifer Lopez don't want nothing else to do with him.
Oh no.
So in this meanwhile, while he's doing that, now he's still messing with Kim. He's still messing with Kim, dragging Kim along while he's still dating other women. He's
What?
been spotted with um Cameron Diaz, and he was with several other industry women off and on during that time. Now here comes Cassidy. Now he didn't got a hold of Cassidy around 2007, so this is like right after the twins and Chance is born. So now he didn't got a hold of Cassidy. He done been in this relationship with Cassidy for dang near almost 10 years. Okay. Now everybody knows the story, what's going on with him and Cassidy right now. Him and Cassidy never had no kids, but that was one of Puff Daddy's longest relationships. And you gotta be a monster for someone to run off and not only have a family and get married to the pool boy. You gotta be a horrible person, because that's
What?
the guy that Cassie is with now. The guy that was at first Puff trainer and pool boy, according to what a lot of documentaries say. Okay. Now, with Cassidy, he had got her when she was basically a teenager. So he molded her into everything he was trying to mold the other women
Oh
into.
no.
Now, at this time, he was still dealing with Kim Porter at this whole time. Now we go to Kim. Kim Porter was the mother of his second oldest child, which is Kristen, and his fourth oldest kid, which is the twins. Okay? Now, him and Kim Porter, like I said, they went all the way back to Uptown Records. And throughout this relationship, I had never really seen no one else speak up about Kim as far as loving her or ever dating her but Albie Shore. He held the torch for her all the way up until she passed away. The relationship with Kim and Diddy was so messy because you got to remember she knew a lot of stuff behind the scenes with him, with the music industry, and with his personal life. Now, it was word that recently that they came out that his mother didn't like him because
What?
she found out that Kim was basically in a position that she was ready to talk and tell stuff about what was going on in their family and their relationship for years. So the mother didn't like him. Also, they are naming two people. They are saying that J Lo is being considered because she was one of the ones that was holding the gun for Puff Daddy at the time. Then
What?
this man is a hot mess. He getting his kids and stuff. It was a rumor going around allegedly a while ago saying that Lord Harvey has slept with Kristen and has slept with Puff Daddy or Diddy or whatever you want to be called at the same time. Now, she has denied that they had even dated or anything, that they were friends and things of that nature, but they were never together in a relationship. Now, Diddy never denied it nor confirmed it on this part, but there are several pictures and outings that they were at together that did look like there was something going on. But at this time, he was trying to court Young Miami at this time while he was still in a relationship with Cassidy.
What?
Come Young Miami. Now, Young Miami was a part of a rap group called City Girls. They have made a couple of nice little hits, a couple of little ratchet songs I like too, I ain't gonna lie. But the reality is that because this young woman, I feel like her self-esteem was not to a level where she needed to be for her age and the stature of the beauty that she has. But when you're dealing with a monster like him that is used to molding and grooming women to how he wants, I can see how she got caught up in the situation with him. You know, in one of the interviews she said, you know, we dating, he's doing him, and I'm doing the same. It's just a terrible situation. Now we come to what is called his seventh child. And Love was born in 2022 by a lady named Dana Trent. That was the second pregnancy that he kept hidden from the media and from people. And we don't know too much about her, that she is also a businesswoman too. And she's kind of like, you know, just really one of those ones that's been keeping real quiet about this situation. But she also is another beautiful woman. So the bottom line of the story is that he was dating all of these people back to back or at the same time, destroying these young men and young women's lives because he a scumbag.